Hello, everyone. A very good morning, afternoon, and evening to all. Dear authors and invited guests, welcome to Technical Session 11D. My name is Anisha, and this session would be moderated by me on behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation and GR Scholastic LLP. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Third World Conference on Information System for Business Management, ISBM 2024, Bangkok, Thailand. The third edition of the conference is being organized in a hybrid mode. The physical event was held yesterday in Bangkok, Thailand, and the virtual event is being held today and was held yesterday, that is 12th and 13th of September 2024. I hope you all will enjoy the knowledgeable and interactive sessions throughout the day. In this session, we have 6 presentations. Each presenter will be given 12 minutes for the presentation and 3 minutes for question and answers. And on 10 minutes, I'll be raising a gentle reminder. There's another request to all the participants to please stay connected with us till the closing of the session. And if you have any update or query, you can write it to me in the chat box. So before we start the session, I'd just like to introduce you all to the chair for this session, Dr. Narendra Londe. Professor Narendra Londe is presently working as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering of National Institute of Technology, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, India. He has 14 years of rich experience in academics and research. His main areas of research include medical signal and image processing, biomedical instrumentation, speech signal processing, biometrics, intelligent healthcare, brain-computer interface, artificial intelligence, and pattern recognition. So welcome to this session, sir. So I think the audio is not connected yet. Okay, so moving on to the first presenter of the session. We have Mohammad Rizki Fauzi with the paper title, A Systematic Literature Review of Research Trends on Firm Performance Using Regression Analysis for Firm Strategic Recommendation, Measurement, and Factors that Affect Firm Performance. Sir Mohammad, you may begin your paper presentation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad Rizky Fauzi. I am from Telkom University in Indonesia. Today, I will be present our study about systematic literature review of research trend on firm performance using regression analysis for firm strategic recommendation, measurement, and factor that affect firm performance. Okay, the first introduction. Firm performance can be measured or analyzed to consider the strategic step a firm should make in decision making. Many previous studies have been conducted to analyze the relationship between factors that affect firm performance, including working capital, intellectual capital, corporate governance, board composition, board diversity, CEO characteristic, ownership structure, and other factors. And in the study, the analysis of measurement and factor affecting firm performance is conducted using the SLR. The study is expected to provide insight into the development of the study. Okay, the first methodology, research question. Research question conducted using SLR aims to explore related study, identify gap in the literature, and provide a basis for future research. And then research question formulated using Peacock criteria. The population use firm performance, intervention use factor affecting firm performance, measurement of firm performance, comparison is none, outcome use dependent, independent, experimental, explanatory, and moderating variable in regression analysis. The context use secondary data. In the study have four research question. Research question one, how many study are conducted each year? Research question two, what kind of measurement of firm performance? Research question three, what factor affect firm performance? Research question four, what trends and unique factors affect firm performance? Okay, in digital database, as for in literature review include Emerald Insight, Springer Link, Science Direct, and Enterprise Export. The set keyword use firm performance and regression analysis. And Enterprise Export was not used in the review because only one article was obtained. And then the third process without filter obtain 22,930 article. The filter used in the study include the keyword filter from performance in the article title, obtain 1,287 articles. The publication year filter from 2015 to 2024 obtained 947 articles, and the filter type of article or journal obtained 8,000 sorry 800 42 article, and research that can be downloaded obtained 942 article. Okay, this is a detailed result research strategy. And then in the screening process, inclusion and exclusion criteria are used to filter related and relevant studies. Inclusion use quantitative, dependent variable are used to measure from performance. Regression analysis is used to analyze factor that affect from performance, and then exclusion use qualitative, dependent variable are not used to measure from performance. From performance measure is used beside being the dependent variable, and exclusion survey, interview, questionnaire, article review, abstract not found. Factor effect is used for analysis of startup. Factor effect is used for analysis of the number of companies, number of customer, or distance between companies. Okay, next, the process of systematic data review use Prisma to describe the research process. In the identification process was obtained 600 for 42 article, and then screening process first phase on the title and abstract was obtained 480, and second phase on full text was obtained 111 article. Okay, the first result about this distribution of studies. 111 primary studies using regression analysis to analyze firm performance were obtained. The finding indicate an increase in research on firm performance. However, there was a decrease in number of study in 2016 and 2021. In 2024, there are still some study that have not been analyzed in this paper. As a result, there was a decrease in number of the study in 2024. Okay, the highest number of study was found in 2023 with a total of 20 studies. Okay, the result performance. In the study, firm performance is measured using dependent variable in regression analysis model. The study find that ROA, ROE, and Tobin Q are the three most frequently used variable for firm performance measurement. ROA was found in 86 article, percentage of 34.68%. ROE was found in 52 article, percentage of 20.97%, and Top Q was found in 60 articles, percentage of 24.19%. Okay, this is a result of factor effect of firm performance. In the study, the factor considered to affect firm performance include independent, environmental, explanatory, and moderating variable in the regression analysis model. In the study finding that board or CEO attribute, ownership structure, GSR or ESG attribute, capital structure, and intellectual capital are the five most frequently used factor that affect firm performance. And then board or CEO attribute was found in 49 article, a percentage of 27.84%. Ownership structure was found in 25 articles, percentage of uh, 14.20%. GSR or ESG attribute was found in 15 articles, a percentage of 8.52%. Capital structure was found in 10 articles, a percentage of 5.68%. And then intellectual capital was found in 9 articles, a percentage of 5.11%. Okay, this trend and unique factor that affect firm performance. The finding will be analyzed up to 2023, as research for 2024 is still ongoing and not fully analyzed in this paper. As a result, decrease in number of study in observers for 2024. And board and CEO attributes show the research on this factor has continued up to the present. The number of study on board or CEO attribute increased from 2014 to 2020. And then ownership structure increased in research from 2014 to 2019. And then GSR or ESG attribute experienced a drastic rise in 2023, which obtained six article. And capital structure and intellectual capital did not show any drastic increase or decrease. Okay, this is a unique factor in this paper. Also analyze research on unique factor affecting firm performance. A unique factor is a factor that identify as the only one found in the study. The unique factor found are supply chain finance, business responsibility reporting, financial disclosure, cultural, international finance reporting standards, integrated reporting, advertising intensity, business model innovation, mechanism for organization learning, cash holding, intangible liabilities, internal control, from employee relationship, from customer relationship, and R&D expenditure, environmental dynamism, national economic development, royalty, human capital, interest rate, and hands rate. Okay, this conclusion. This study utilized a four question. This is question one, this is question two, this is question three, and this is question four. In the study, we'll address this question one. The findings indicate increased research on firm performance. Furthermore, the highest number of study was found in 2023. Research question two identified 27 variables used to measure firm performance. The study find ROA, ROE, and TOB and Q are three the most frequently used variable for firm performance measurement. And like research question three, identify three 38 variable used to affect firm performance. The study find that board and CEO attribute, ownership structure, GSR or ESG attribute, capital structure, and intellectual capital are the five most frequently used factor that affect firm performance. Research question four, indicate study trend that are still relevant today. And then a study also identify 21 unique factor that affect firm performance. Future research is suggest to collect direct data through a survey, questionnaire, or interview. And limitation is access to download article used in the study. Okay, thank you for your attention.
So, Narendra, if you have any questions for him.
Yes, thank you. It's a nice study, Mr. Fauzi. I have one question here. While you are taking the firm performance, you have not taken any attribute related to the employees.
Okay,
Is it not going to affect the performance?
okay, thank you, sir. The analysis performance, I think, is relevant. Many study to research about the performance measurement, and this reason why I research this study.
Fine, it's fine. Thank you. Next,
Thank you,
please.
sir.
Next candidate, Anisha.
Yes, thank you for the presentation. Moving on to the next presenter. So now we have Babita Tiwari with the paper title AI Innovations in Accessibility, Advancing Assistive Technologies for Diverse Communication Needs. Now, Babita, you may start with your presentation. Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, so instead of Mrs. Tiwari, I'll be presenting the paper if it's all right. Mm,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Uh, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pranur Singh Khurana and I'm from Manipal University, Jaipur. I'll be presenting my paper on AI innovations and accessibility. Will be advancing assistive technology for diverse communication need. So to start off, our paper explores the integration of artificial intelligence technology into assistive design to enhance accessibility for individuals with disabilities. We want to create an environment of inclusivity and independence, and we have proposed the system which will incorporate image recognition, sign language recognition, and text-to-speech modules into assistive device. So introducing our system includes three major models, which is image recognition model, sign recognition module, and a text-to-speech module. In this paper, we delve into the integration of AI technology. Yeah. So for the comparison, we found out we researched over around 10-15 papers and searched that the accuracy for the current systems is not there and they are not very much efficient. So we wanted to improve that. So for our methodology, the device must be equipped with the cameras and speaker to capture input data and deliver output feedback effectively. We'll be using robust algorithms and software data. software frameworks essential to process and interpret data in real time, ensuring seamless interaction with the users. This is the data flow of our data flow diagram for the application. So for our image recognition module, the dataset preparation will be using the MS Coco dataset, which is available open source and has image over 80,000 images for training. The data pre-processing steps will involve resizing images, tokenizing caption, and creating a vocabulary. To extract the features, we'll be using a pre-trained CNN model for feature extraction. Our model will utilize ResNet 50 for image classification, and it will extract the image features to create fixed length feature vectors representing visual information. For the generation of captions, we'll be using an long short-term memory decoder which accepts the encoded image features as input. It learns to predict the next word in the sequence based on the previous words, and it utilizes teacher forcing during training to provide ground truth words as input at each steps. Okay, moving on. This is the architecture detail of our CNN, RNN, and LSTM model for the image recognition. Now for the sign language module. We compile a diverse data set of sign language, which was also which is an open source model, which included around 300 different signs in American Sign Language. We extracted the hand and facial landmarks from each frame of the video sequence and normalized the landmarks to standardize a range of 0 to 1 to ensure uniformity and mitigate scale disparities. Then we use the landmark embeddings, augmented the representation of extracted landmarks using a landmark embedding model. We transformed the raw landmarks into higher dimensional embedding to enhance their representational capacity and incorporated zero initialized embeddings to maintain consistency in frames with missing landmarks. For sign language recognition, we used a transformer based architecture. We integrated the multi-head attention mechanism within each transformer block, and we enabled the model to focus on different segments of the input sequence while capturing dependencies and relationships. For our results for the image recognition model, our model achieves a competitive performance on the MS Coco data set. The general caption are coherent and contextually relevant and demonstrate an understanding of visual context. For the sign language recognition model, which is our main model, we utilize a learning rate scheduler with a base learning rate of 2.03 into 10 to the power of 7 and a weight decay of 1.02 into 10 to the power 8. The training process was conducted for over 110 epochs. The loss we observed was at the final epoch was 1.9962, which was normalized in the range of 0 to 10. The accuracy achieved by our model on the test data set was 98%, which is considered good. And for the top 5 accuracy metrics, we observed 98.7, and top 10 we observed 98.2. Now throughout the learning process, the learning gradually decreased, indicated by the learning rate scheduler. These are the model performances graph, which represent the loss over different epochs. So in conclusion, the integration of AI technology into assistive devices offer a transformative opportunity to enhance accessibility and inclusivity for individuals and with disability by providing real-time assistance. Thank you. And these are the references for the paper we use for research and comparison. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranur.
Yes.
Pranur, this is a really good attempt that you people are doing at Manipal. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I have one concern while detecting the sign language. It's
Yes, sir.
basically a movement. Okay, that hand movements are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, those hand movements will be that will be very fast. In fact,
Yes, sir.
so looking into the dynamics of the hands, will you be able to determine or means convert into the text by in a real time? Is it possible, or you people
Uh,
are just doing it offline?
So for now, we are doing it offline. For the real time, it is more of our future prospect which we are looking into.
Okay. One more thing, while doing this thing,
Yes, sir.
okay, whatever the sign language is there, are you converting that into the your our native, like, Hindi language, or you are doing it in English only? What
So
language that you are?
for now we are using American Sign Language because for training the data set is more readily available for the American Sign Language. So it's easier to do that for now, but
Yes,
we are looking into converting. But with the including of APIs and using Google Translate, it's not that difficult to convert it into the native language.
miss all the video recordings that you have from that data set, it is for the English language that you
Yes,
have,
sir.
right? Okay,
Right, right.
that's good. Thank you, Pranav.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Anisha, next, please.
Thank you so much for the presentation. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. Now we have Saundarya NP with the paper title Factors Contributing to Unemployment for Slums in India. Now, Saundarya, you may begin.
Is my screen seen?
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Soundarya and today I'll be presenting my research on the digital platform concept. Just a second. Oh, yeah. On the concept called Tinder, which aims to address unemployment and economic challenges in slum communities. This project explores how an online platform can create opportunities for individuals in these unreserved areas by offering remote work, freelance opportunities, and a marketplace for products. Though this research we have examined the current barriers these communities face, how technology can empower them towards economic independence. Moving on to the abstract, unemployment and poverty continue to hinder socio-economic progress in slum communities. These challenges are exaggerated by limited access to education, proper infrastructure, and formal job markets. My research delves into the development of Tinker, a digital platform designed to address these barriers by connecting marginalized individuals with the global job markets and enabling them to sell products. Tinker can provide flexible, location-independent employment opportunities. This study incorporates a combination of literature review, market analysis, and empirical data from interviews and surveys to assess the platform's potential impact. Moving on to the literature review, corporate social responsibility, that is CSR initiatives have made strides in improving the economic conditions of slum communities by fostering skill development and supporting sustainable living. This project, however, moves beyond traditional CSR approaches by introducing a technology-driven platform that connects slum communities with the global job market. Though a review of related works, we identified empowering marginalized communities require comprehensive strategies, including financial inclusion, remote work platforms, and local skill development. The existing literature also highlights the complexities in tackling urban slum dynamics, from poor infrastructure to high unemployment in India. These challenges are particularly pronounced due to rapid urbanization. The National Slum Development Program, that is NSDP, and Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY, offer examples of efforts to address these issues, but more is needed to connect these communities with the sustainable economic opportunities. So, moving on to the market study, slum communities, despite being marginalized, possess unique skill sets, especially in areas like traditional crafts. The digital economic presents a significant opportunity to tap these skills. However, major challenges remain, including limited infrastructure and digital literacy. Though, through a competitor analysis of platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancers, and Guru, we identified the gaps that Tinker could fill, particularly in making online platform more accessible to slum communities. This highlights the need for partnerships and capacity building efforts to support these communities in the digital space. So this is the methodology that is followed throughout the research. And moving on to the results, the first phase is interviews and surveys. We gathered feedback from slum dwellers, such as street vendors, domestic workers. Their responses indicate the need for skill development programs, better employment opportunities, and financial support. Many expressed interest in using online platforms and to find jobs and sell products. So Next is framework development. We developed a framework that demonstrates how economic empowerment can be achieved through digital inclusion using platforms like Tinker to connect marginalized communities with the global markets. So next comes the app Tinker. This app design focuses on providing a seamless user experiences. Job seekers can create profiles, search for their jobs, and track applications, while sellers can list out the products and manage sales. Buyers can also enjoy a streamlined shopping experience with easy payment and review systems. So this is the app. This is the login page. And this is the home page where we can hire people who can work in their homes, or who can like to get a experience construction labor and etc. And this is the project page in the academic side, job seeking for the academic side page. And this is this shopping page because not everyone is very good in academic side, so some might be good in the craft side, so they can make some pottery or do some handicrafts, and they can sell and buy the products through this. And this is how the Tinker will be working. So the unemployment needs skill-based platform. So they found the app Tinker, an online platform, buying and selling things, job search by skills, and earn with skills and interest. And next comes the usability testing. Usability testing have been done with 15 participants, and they show the positive results through some improvements in accessibility and onboarding process are needed to ensure the users, especially those with limited digital literacy, can navigate the platform effectively. And the next comes the limitation and the future scope. Despite its potential, Tinker faces limitations. Digital literacy barriers and inconsistent internet access in underserved areas could affect user engagement. Moreover, the platform's success will heavily depend on engagement, on reliable infrastructure, which is lacking in many slum communities. Future research could focus on expanding digital inclusion, such as adding offline functionality and localized support services. Additionally, introducing comprehensive training programs to build users' digital skills will further enhance the platform's effectiveness. In future, we plan to focus on measuring the platform's impact on the economic outcomes and the user satisfaction. By doing so, we aim to refine Tinker and expand its reach, ensuring it becomes a sustainable tool for slum communities. And coming to the conclusion, in conclusion, this study demonstrates a potential of digital platforms in addressing unemployment in slum communities. Tinker provides an opportunity for economic empowerment through job searches, product sales, and freelance opportunities. However, addressing challenges such as digital literacy and infrastructure limitations is essential to the platform's success. Future enhancements will focus on expanding access and retaining resources and ensuring the platform reaches its full potential. Also, Tinker represents a versatile and inclusive solution designed to connect underserved populations with economic opportunities through user-friendly features and commitment to digital inclusion. Tinker is poised to become a catalyst for social and economic development in slum communities. So, thank you for the presentation. And any questions?
Thank you. I just have the questions related that. Have you done any study of this? Whether, as your claims are there about Tinker, but have you any performed any study that whether it is going to really help the socio-economic development of the slum dwellers?
Yeah, so we have conducted a few usability tests, and we also spoke with few slum peoples regarding the app, how it will help. Is it possible? Is it good for you guys to have this kind of app? We have spoke to them about it. So
Okay, and because what is my what my concern is that mostly in the people in the slums, they do not have, maybe may not be having the smartphones, how they are going to use that apps and all that things. That's it may be possible that most of them should have, but not necessarily that everyone will have that app, isn't it?
yeah, so
Obviously, the for the app the smartphone is required, It cannot be done on a simple phones. So that is the concern. Anyway, I mean, have you tabulated or when you have talked to the people in the slums, what observations you have derived from that interaction?
Yeah, sir, I have got the all the insights from them, sir. But I guess I haven't put it in this, so I just got the insights and I have just added the insights in between, so
Okay, fine. Take it. Okay, all the best for the future work. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Anisha, next please.
So moving forward to the next presenter. We have Mohammad Najmus Saqib Saurabh with the paper title An Insightful Memory Subsystem Design, RAM versus Non-Volatile Memories. You may begin with your paper.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm from Bangladesh. Here's my fellow teammates. Today, I'll be presenting my research on an insightful memory subsystem design, DRAM versus non-volatile memories. Today, I'll be discussing some of the key trends and future direction in memory technology, focusing on DRAM and non-volatile memory, or NVM. DRAM has long been the standard in computing systems, providing high performance and low latency. On the other hand, NVM is an emerging technology that offers persistence and lower power consumption. Our objective today is to compare these two technologies and propose a hybrid architecture that leverages the advantages of both. Let's begin with an overview of DRAM. DRAM, or Dynamic Random Access Memory, is known for its high speed and low latency. It is widely used in systems where fast read-write performance is essential, such as PCs, servers, and high-performance computing environments. However, DRAM is volatile, meaning it loses all data when power is turned off. It is also quite power hungry because it needs constant refreshing to maintain data, which adds to energy consumption. I have included a simple DRAM architecture diagram here to show how it operates through an array of capacitors. Its role in the memory hierarchy is crucial, but as we all see, it has its limitations. Now, let's look at non-volatile memory, or NVM. NVM has several types, including phase change memory, spin transfer torque, and resistive RAM. What sets NVM apart is its ability to retain data even when power is lost. It also has lower power consumption compared to DRAM, making it a good fit for energy-sensitive applications like IoT devices, wearables, and storage systems.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but are you not sharing your screen because we cannot see your PPT?
Now you can see.
Yes.
Okay. NVM can offer higher density, meaning it can store more data in small areas, such as in 3D NAND architectures. Here's a basic NVM architecture diagram that shows how it achieves data persistence. So, how do DRAM and NVM compare in terms of advantages? DRAM key strength is its speed. It is highly scalable and offers low latency, making it ideal for applications like real-time processing and gaming, where fast access to data is crucial. On the other hand, NVM offers significant advantages in terms of data persistence and energy efficiency. It is particularly useful for battery-operated and portable devices, as well as archival storage. Emerging NVM technologies are also closing the performance gap with DRAM, with faster read-write speeds. This means we are getting closer to using NVM for more general computing purpose. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the two technologies. DRAM is volatile, meaning it loses data without power, whereas NVM retains data. When it's come to speed, DRAM is still faster, but as mentioned, NVM is improving. In terms of power consumption, NVM wins hands down. It is more efficient than DRAM, which needs constant refreshing. DRAM currently has better endurance, but NVM is catching up with advancement in wire leveling and other techniques. Now, despite the advantages, both DRAM and NVM have significant challenges. DRAM faces issues related to scalability and high power consumption, especially as computing demands continue to grow. On the other hand, NVM has higher write latencies, limited endurance in some cases, and generally speaking, slower speeds compared to DRAM. This presents a research gap. How can we leverage the advantages of both technologies while minimizing their weakness? Our solution is a hybrid memory design. In this architecture, DRAM would serve a caching layer for high-speed operations, while NVM would take care of data storage, thanks to its persistence and energy efficiency. The hybrid system would dynamically migrate data between DRAM and NVM based on access frequency and data importance. We also propose the use of machine learning-based predictive algorithms to manage this dynamic migration. In terms of power optimization, methods like adaptive refresh rates and standby modes could help reduce energy consumption even further. The hybrid architecture diagram here visualizes how DRAM and NVM can work together to optimize both speed and energy uses. With this hybrid design, we can improve both performance and system reliability. But by combining the speed of DRAM with the persistence and energy efficiency of NVM, the system can deliver fast access when needed, but also reduce power consumption in less critical operations. Additionally, techniques like wire leveling and data comparison will help extend the lifespan of NVM, while an optimal workload distribution can ensure that energy uses and performance stay balanced. Looking ahead, the next step involves further testing and refinement of hybrid memory systems in real-world scenarios. We also need to continue developing more advanced predictive algorithms to improve data migration and optimize performance. Lastly, we have to address the cost and manufacturing challenges to make NVM technologies more accessible for mass adoption. In conclusion, both DRAM and NVM have their strength and weakness. DRAM provides high speed and low latency, but at the cost of power scalability. NVM offers data persistence and energy efficiency, but with challenge in speed and endurance. A hybrid memory architecture that uses DRAM for speed and NVM for persistence could provide a scalable, energy efficient, and high performance solution for future computing systems. As memory demands grow, integrating these technologies will be crucial to meeting the challenges of data processing and storage. That's all from my side. If you have any questions regarding this presentation, you can ask me. Thank you.
Mr. Saurav,
Yes.
can you please go to your slide number, say, I think 8 and 7?
Sure.
Yes, that is good enough. I'm having a simple doubt, like while using this NVM, uh, you're saying that it is persistent and having an energy, it is an energy efficient. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, and dynamic data migration between DRAM and NVM based on the access frequency and importance. What does this mean basically?
As we know, NVM offers data persistence and energy efficiency.
Oh.
But the challenge is
Because just listen to me, DRAM and NVM, will they
yes.
be able to interact with each other at the same? Because how that interaction will be there? Means will it be, because one is very persistent and second one is high speed operations are performing there by the DRAM. Okay, so whatever the data that will be generated by the DRAM, it is going to the means I just wanted to know whether how it is going to be synced with DRAM and NVM's synchronization.
As just we're just working an hypothetical paper review. We are not implement yet.
Okay, you are not implemented it, but what is the reason of using these things? I mean, maybe the earlier versions of the NVM or DRAM or the slow speed RAMs and all that things are there. You have written here DRAM and NVM. What was the reason of choosing them?
One is one have more speed and one is slow, but we are just taking the advantages of both.
Okay, just you are saying that the best in the the best in right in the present time I'm putting it there. That's it, right?
Yes, yes.
But I'm really having that doubt how they will be operating along with each other. Will that be where they will be compatible to each other or not? That is a question. Okay. Anyways, when you will do the hardware experiments, then you will be able to understand that. Fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Anisha, next presentation.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the presentation. Moving on to the next one. Now we have Lamis Fakurji with the paper title Papers, a Personality and Performance Evaluation Research System Framework for Educational Team Management. And Lamis, you may start now.
Is it clear? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay.
Yes,
Can you
we
hear
can
me?
see your
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. Okay, regarding the problem statement, in software engineering education, team performance is often inconcise due to personality differences, which can create barriers to collaboration, communication, and task completion, and impacts project success. So this highlights the need to predict and enhance team performance by considering personality factors. Therefore, our research aim is to explore the impact of the big five personality traits of the team on their team performance when working in agile methodology-based software engineering self-managed student team in a particular education academic environment. And that's to enhance the team performance by designing a framework that leverages these traits to improve team effectiveness and offering insight for educational manager or even the instructors on the team formation and also the team dynamics. So as you can see here, we have the research gap from the existing literature. So some research have find that the personality impact individual performance, but there was no strong correlation found regarding their experience. Also, there is some researches that align with our academic finding, and there is also another researcher who have the personality impact even in collaboration, team performance, software quality, and project success as well. So how we are different from them? So our 5 research contribution for this work is the recommendation for key traits in the successful self-managing team, and also the PEPPERS, which is the framework for the personality-based team formation, and also the integration of agile learning in education, especially in the academic, and evidence of personality traits impact on the project success in software engineering education. Our research question for this study, the first one was, how do the big 5 personality trait related to agile team performance? The second one is, how can these traits be understood and used by team managers or even the instructor in an academic environment? How can these traits predict team success in an educational system? And also the last question, how do teams perceive their performance through the lens of the Big Five personality trait? Regarding the methodology, the research approach is mixed method approach, which means qualitative and quantitative in the same time. The quantitative approach was made through the personality test, BFI-10, and the performance score, which we have collected by the instructors, and even the iterations surveys. Regarding the qualitative approach, it was by our observation inside these classes and the qualitative reflections survey. Regarding the research method, we choose the case study method. And regarding the research design, we have made the pre-assessment of personality. We do the Big Five personality trait tests inside these classes. And also we have 3 kind of team building activities. We form it inside each class and the project iterations as well for their project of that course. Regarding the data collection, we have the surveys after each team building activity and also the observation while they doing these building activities. And the third one is the qualitative feedback from them as a survey once they finish these team building activities. Regarding the data process, we have the scores in the BFI-10, which is the test of the personality. We average that to the team overall personality trait, and the scores are then proceeds from the correlation with the performance matrix. And finally, we normalizing the performance results of activities to 100-point scale. Regarding the data analysis, for the quantitative analysis, we use the Pearson correlation and the multiple regression analysis. And regarding to the qualitative analysis, we use the survey reflection for the student and the perceptions as well. So our result is divided into 3 stages. The first one is the personality test results. And the second is the team building activity results. And then the project iteration results. So here, the table number 1. From the table number 1, you can see the descriptive statistic for these traits across the team. So as you can see, there is 2 courses, one which is the CS 3350. As you can see in the team 3, we had the highest score in extroversions and conscientiousness and openness. And this begin describe the sociable and the reasonable and the creative in the team. And in the another course, which is the CS 3300, you can see that team 4 had high score in agreeableness and the conscientiousness and the neuroticism. This were randomly assigned and leading to more homogeneous personality profiles and assigned team based on the drive's technical skills. In the table number 2, you can see the 3 team building activities performance results before normalization. We conducted 3 team building activities in both classes with performance score showing in this table. As you can see, for example, in the first class, CS3500, Team 3 excellent in all activity, showing high energy, while Team 1 struggle with in low enthusiasm. Also in the class CS3300, the team number 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 show high enthusiasm, with Team 3 achieving the highest score due to creativity. Regarding the table number 3, we can have the team members' perception on project input. The input survey in Table 3 assists the team resources, collaboration, and contribution. You can see, for example, significant correlation were found between the extroversion and also the neuroticism and the agreeableness. And we have a negative correlation between neuroticism and the accepting criticism as well. As you can see in the table number 4, these tables show the team performance across project iteration, and it's normalized to 100-point scale. As you can see in the first team, and also in the second team, in the first course, CS3500, they are excelled, while the CS3300, the team's project performance and the big personality state have a good normalization. Table number 5, giving the final results about what we have, and you can see that conscientiousness and extroversion were found to be the most significant predictor of the team success. Conscientiousness expelled 98.6% of the variance in team building activity success, while extroversion accounted for 82.6% in project iteration. We have also positive team dynamics. Teams with the higher score in conscientiousness and extroversion demonstrated better collaboration and adaptability and communication, which contribute to the overall project success. Also, in the impact of the agile learning, teams that applied agile principles such as self-learning and adaptability showed improved performance and strong teamwork. Regarding the qualitative reflection, participants emphasize the importance of effective communication and shared leadership, which were linked to the traits like agreeableness and openness. Finally, the results to take home, the conscientiousness and extroversion were highlighted as the most critical traits for the collaboration and adaptability. Agreeableness was linked to building trust within the team, and openness fosters the creativity in the problem solving. We have some elements.
Yeah. Ms.
Lamis, yeah.
Lamis, I request you to kindly conclude, and I think your slide is not moving.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
It's from the beginning, it's not moving?
From I think slide number 3. I don't know. Anisha, are you not? Hello?
Hello. So I will try just to make share for...
You just, I understood what you're saying. Maybe you can now come to the conclusion, right?
Yeah, I will come to the conclusion.
Share your slide again, please.
Okay. So can you see my slide right now?
No, I don't. I don't see your slide.
Oh my God. This is the last one I can do it. Okay, let's me.
Hello.
Okay, what about right now?
Yes, it is there. It is there. Right.
Now it's going beautiful.
Okay. So regarding the conclusion, let me conclude. Regarding the conclusion, the purpose for our research is to introduce the purpose, which is emphasizing the importance of the big 5 personality traits in the predicting of the success of agile self-managed team in academic setting. For the personality trait matters, the findings reinforce that the key personality trait, particularly the conscientiousness and the extroversion, play a critical role in the success of the agile self-managed team in software engineering education. The validity of the framework successfully demonstrated how personality traits can be utilized for the team formation and managed, improving the collaboration and communication among team members. And the practical implication where the educator and the team leaders can use these insights to design more effective teams, promoting the self-learning, adaptability, and creativity in education. For future direction, it could explore the application of the PEPPERS framework in different educational environment and examine as long-term impact of personality trait on project success. So this is what I have for today, and I'm sorry for
No, no, it's
the
okay. It's okay. Okay, just leave. Oh, okay, okay. Can you please share your slide again? I want to
yeah,
see the slide number 15.
I will go to there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
Next,
one?
next, please. Next, please. The table.
Oh, okay. That one?
Yes, yeah, yes. This one. Yes,
In team one, team through, it's around 30.
20. Because see, if you see team number one, if I'm talking about extroversion,
Yeah.
the minimum value and maximum value both are same. So I don't see any reason of taking that parameter into consideration
Uh-huh.
because
No, the number for each team, it's around from 4 to 5 people in each team. But in the course at all, it's around from 25 to 30%.
okay. No, if the data is not changing, say your minimum value is 5, maximum is also 5. If you see consciousness also in the for the team number 3, both the values 8, minimum value is also 8, maximum is also 8, and that's why the average is also coming as 8. So is it why it should be coming like this?
Uh, you mean the conscientiousness?
Consciousness for the team number 3,
Yeah.
minimum value is 8, maximum value is 8, and mean value is also 8. Why it is coming like this?
We find it that is the highest team have the conscientiousness, and it's the number coming like that.
Yes. Is it mean that everyone is conscious in the team?
Yeah.
That is very so. Unless until you have a variety in the team, it's not. It will be a better thing than do the experimentation. If all are of
Even
the same,
yeah, even if we make the activity and we return to make it again for 2 times, and they have the same results.
okay. Then even after that, also they are having the same results.
Yeah, that's why we keep it as it is.
Okay, fine. Thank you. It's nice study basically. But that numbers are something which is means uh, if there is no variation in the team regarding that particular parameter, say that consciousness, even it is there with the team 6 also 777. So that is something which you need to think about it. Maybe we can change the number of people in the team, those who are having different attitude or something like that, matlab, or elements, so that
Maybe because we just do it for 2 times, and this is not enough time to find these variants between the people inside each team.
right,
And
right.
yeah,
Anyways, thank you so much.
thank
Nice
you.
work, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you, my dear.
Moving on to the last presentation of the session, we have Babita Tiwari again with the paper title Resource Optimized Solutions for Effective Network Intrusion Detection System in Cloud Environment. You may begin your paper now.
Instead of Babita Tiwari, I'm going to present.
Okay. So you're one of the co-author of the paper, right?
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
So our paper topic is resource optimized solutions for effective network intrusion detection system in cloud environments. And I am Siddhant Sasode, a BTech student from Manipal University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. So this is the outline. for my presentation. Abstract and the introduction. Then I will describe the literature review, then the methodologies and findings, and the conclusion, and then the references. Cloud computing offers flexible pay-per-use services, but its open architecture exposes risk to hackers, posing security and privacy challenges. Intrusion detection systems, ITS, are widely used to address these issues. This paper reviews recent IDS types, location detection time, techniques, data sources, and possible attacks, highlighting their limitations so that it can be decided which one best meets the security requirements of the cloud computing environment. Despite progress, challenges such as resource usage, scalability, and real-time detection persist, necessitating further study and innovation. Continuous improvement of cloud-based intrusion detection technology is critical to mitigate evolving security risks and ensure the reliability of cloud-based services. There is a clear call for continued research and advancement in the area to address existing challenges and capitalize on emerging trends in cloud security. So, cloud computing revolutionizes the computer resource access and usage by providing demand-driven access to a vast pool of programmable resources. It offers significant processing powers, scalability, fault tolerance, and unlimited storage. Cloud services come in various models like software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. However, due to its open design, cloud computing is susceptible to security risks like network intrusions. This paper examines the potential and challenges of using network intrusion detection systems to safeguard cloud systems. The literature review. IDS monitors network activity to detect unauthorized behavior and do alert on cloud management. Types: network-based IDS, NIDS, then host-based IDS, HIDS, and hypervisor-based IDS, HYDIDS. Then the threats for cloud security are like hypervisor attack that exploit hypervisor vulnerabilities, user to root, gain root privilege through user access, insider attacks, authorized misuse of privileges, port scanning, identifying open ports for exploitation, backdoor attacks, remote access via DDoS channels, DDoS attacks, overload system with traffics, flooding and EDOS attacks, increase resource usage and costs. These attacks impact cloud services, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Now, the methodologies and findings. In the first paper, the research utilized the CSE CIC IDS 2018 dataset to apply dimensionality reduction methods. The study demonstrates that the dimensionality reduction techniques combined with machine learning models significantly enhance the cost effectiveness and computational efficiency of intrusion detection systems in cloud computing environments, thereby improving overall security measures. The second study, the methodology involves deploying NIDS sensors at the front end and the back end of the cloud network. Supervised learning models are employed to identify abnormal packet behavior with a focus on precision, accuracy, and model build time for model selection. The methodology in the third paper involves utilizing fuzzy C-means clustering for traffic pattern analysis. The proposed hybrid IDS system combining PHAD and AHAD with advanced clustering. Now, in the fourth study, NIDSAS leverage the existing OpenStack network infrastructure. The findings, the NIDS AAS model open for OpenStack Cloud offers efficient intrusion detection service with lower resource overhead. In the fifth study, it uses the NFIS model for intrusion detection, developing an acquire FS strategy for feature selection. The study introduced a new IMFL IDSCS method for intrusion detection in a distributed cloud computing platform. In the sixth study, the research utilized feature selection and discretization techniques to optimize the performance of the classifier on KDD and NSL KDD datasets. The research utilized feature selection and discretization techniques. The system involves in the seventh study, the system involves analyzing the network traffic, and the findings were the profile-based network intrusion detection and prevention system enhances security in cloud environments by efficiently detecting and preventing various types of attacks, such as DDoS attacks. In the eighth study, it utilizes signature-based detection and anomaly detection systems. The findings were the proposed CNET framework integrates SVM classifier techniques and SNOT-based NIDS to detect known and unknown attacks in cloud infrastructure. In the ninth study, it utilized a binary grasshopper optimization algorithm with mutation for feature selection. And the findings were the proposed IPSONN model demonstrated exceptional detection performance in cloud environments. The methodology involved defining big data parameters for IDS and designing an efficient distributed file system and network topology to address the data processing challenges. The findings for this paper were it presents a pioneering cloud-based SNOT NIDS design utilizing containers and big data architecture. Now, the conclusion was in this survey paper, the study provides a thorough analysis of prospects and difficulties in securing cloud environments through the deployment of NIDS by examining the various cloud-based intrusion detection systems and their characteristics. The paper emphasizes the importance of employing resource-optimized solutions to enhance security in cloud computing. The document underscores the significance of IDS in detecting and mitigating security breaches, thereby improving the overall security posture of cloud infrastructure. Through a detailed analysis of existing techniques and approaches, the survey paper provides valuable insights into addressing security concerns in the cloud environments and highlighting highlights the need for the continuous innovation in intrusion detection technologies to combat evolving threats effectively. The references that were used for the paper are these. And thank you. And any questions for me?
Thank you. Thank you. I have, this is Siddhant, right?
Yeah.
Siddhant, cloud-based intrusion detection system, isn't
Yeah.
it? That is
Yeah.
what you're talking about. I have one question, that is the cloud is safe to have such kind of important systems? Will it not be a problem that if the cloud is getting compromised, then in that case how that intrusion detection system will work?
Sir, actually, cloud, we have to use the cloud because there is a limitation of the data we can store in in a hardware device.
Yes, I am not a person of basically cloud, and I just wanted to know that whether clouds are very safe.
Actually, sir, the cloud environments can be safe, but there are like several factors on which it depends, like shared responsibility. Cloud provides secure infrastructure, but uh, they are though vulnerable for attacks. Then the scalability can be considered, and the visibility in the clouds may have limited visibility as compared to on-premises system.
That's what I said. Now, in that case, having an intrusion system there in the cloud, it will be more. It will be more. I think it will not be that safe.
Oh,
So it's okay that for your survey paper, that what you have done study, that is good enough. But I think you the the security of the cloud, this point also need to be discussed with this,
okay, sir. Sir,
right?
I will consider it in my further studies.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation. And with that, we have completed all our presentations for this session. So coming to the conclusion, I sincerely thank all the authors for their excellent presentation and contribution in this session. and all our participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough for you all. We, on behalf of the whole team, thank you for the support during this third version and all the previous two versions of the conference. We will be happy to have you in the fourth version in 2025. All the presenters would be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. Further, all the papers have already forwarded to the Springer. The publication will be live within 6 months, so kindly cooperate with the team of ISBM 2024. I'd also like to thank our session chair, Professor Naren Lode, for chairing this session. Here is a token of appreciation on behalf of the team of ISBM 2024, Global Knowledge Research Foundation, and partners. Thank you so much, sir. Would you like to give a closing remarks to all the participants?
Thank you, Anisha. The session was really knowledgeable session. This was, and we have seen the range of studies in our this session. I just wish all the success to all the participants in their future endeavors, and thank you very much, Anisha, for this invitation and for the nice session.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for your
much.
words.
Bye.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Professor.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, just at the end, I request you all to please turn on your cameras for a quick snapshot.
Please turn on the
Please turn
camera.
on your cameras. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks a lot. Yeah.